Since the invention of personal firearms, weapon designers have continuously improved their products. Some have focused on increasing range and accuracy, while others have aimed to enhance firing speed and ammunition capacity. These efforts have led to the creation of iconic weapons capable of rapidly taking down enemies or delivering precise shots from a distance. However, some designs took a different approach, focusing on disguising the weapon, allowing the user to surprise and eliminate their opponent. In today's video, we'll introduce a few examples of firearms disguised as everyday items, resembling the gadgets used by spies in Hollywood movies. In the 1970s, as terrorist attacks surged worldwide, the need to protect politicians and important figures became urgent. Recognizing this opportunity, the renowned German firearms manufacturer Heckler& Koch developed a way for bodyguards to carry concealed firepower. The result was the Spielkoffer, a special briefcase. This briefcase looked like any ordinary document case, but inside, instead of papers, it housed an HK MP5K submachine gun. The MP5K is a compact, mobile, and accurate weapon that has long been a top choice for special forces around the world. With the Spielkoffer, the MP5K became even more versatile, allowing users to carry powerful firepower while maintaining absolute secrecy. In theory, this special briefcase allows weapons to be disguised in such a sophisticated manner that it's hard for anyone to recognize them. Heckler& Koch claims that this briefcase retains the quick-draw capability almost akin to a conventional submachine gun, with the added advantage that the user can operate it with just one hand. To manufacture this gun-carrying briefcase, Heckler & Koch collaborated with Hofbauer, a German manufacturer known for high-quality and durable protective cases. The exterior of the Spielkoffer is made of black molded plastic over an aluminum frame with stainless steel latches. Inside, Heckler & Koch used a modified mount to secure the weapon, along with a firing mechanism that connects the briefcase's trigger to the gun's trigger. The side of the briefcase has a hole that fits the barrel of the MP5K, and when not in use, this hole is covered with a cap, completely concealing the gun inside. The briefcase also comes equipped with a cleaning kit and a spare magazine. When fully loaded with the gun and accessories, the Spielkoffer weighs 6.75 kilograms. Despite its ability to conceal and deliver rapid firepower, the gun briefcase has some limitations. Firstly, during firing, if there's a need to reload, clear a jam, or perform any other action, the shooter must open the briefcase. Although this can be done relatively quickly, it still takes a few precious seconds, and in dangerous situations, those few seconds can be the difference between life and death. Secondly, with the gun inside the briefcase, accurate aiming becomes very difficult, and it's mostly effective only at very close range. For these reasons, Heckler & Koch developed another product with similar functionality called the Speed G Tasche, or special bag. Instead of a molded plastic shell, the MP5K is housed inside a leather bag with an opening that allows the user to place their hand inside, grip the gun's handle, and operate the weapon's controls. In addition to the briefcase guns mentioned, the Soviet Union's KGB also had a similar weapon, though with a simpler design. The KGB's briefcase was directly attached to an AKS-74U. When activated, the rest of the briefcase would detach, leaving the handle and weapon in the shooter's hand, ready to fire in a conventional manner. The handle could also be easily removed, not obstructing the aiming process. Known as the Combat Briefcase Escort, this weapon was designed for KGB officers who needed to carry firepower but could not openly use assault rifles. If you find this briefcase too bulky, next we will introduce a smaller and more sophisticated weapon, the pen gun. The saying, "The pen is mightier than the sword," has long been regarded as an eternal truth, as the pen can convey ideas and thoughts with far greater power than weapons. But with the advent of the pen gun, this saying now takes on a literal meaning. Since the introduction of self-contained cartridges, weapon designers have had a foundation to disguise guns as everyday items such as umbrellas, canes, watches, and especially pens. In the 20th century, pen guns were commonly used by spies or covert agents due to their high level of concealment and lack of suspicion. Today, they remain effective tools in assassination or terrorism operations. Although there are various designs, pen guns typically share some common features, such as compact size, small caliber, and the inability to use large caliber ammunition like rifle or shotgun shells. Currently, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, holds a pen gun model produced in 1924, which uses .38 short Colt ammunition, approximately 9 millimeters, an obsolete and low-velocity cartridge. In Vietnam, in 2023, the Criminal Investigation Police Department of Cam Pha City, Quang Ninh Province, also requested an examination of an object suspected to be a gun in a case involving threats to shoot someone. The results showed that it was a homemade pen gun, capable of firing sports ammunition sized 5.6 by 15.5 millimeters. Additionally, due to size limitations, pen guns can only fire a single shot. After firing, the pen must be disassembled, reloaded, and reassembled. Since pen guns are designed primarily for secrecy rather than efficiency, they have limited range, accuracy, and muzzle velocity. According to some, pen guns can only hit targets within a distance of 5 to 6 meters. Achieving accurate hits at longer distances is nearly impossible. Pen guns are unsuitable for prolonged firefights or conflicts with enemies capable of returning fire. Instead, they should be used discreetly, for example, to execute a single close-range shot at an unsuspecting target. This makes them suitable for assassinations or as a self-defense tool. However, pen guns also hold value as collectible items or props in films. For those needing concealed but more powerful firepower, the cane gun is an alternative. From the mid-18th to the 19th century, walking sticks were an essential accessory for Victorian-era English gentlemen. Capitalizing on the need for self-defense amid rising crime rates, Remington and Sons created the cane gun, disguised as a walking stick and capable of using more powerful ammunition such as rifle or shotgun rounds. Despite its unique features, the cane gun remained a rudimentary weapon, consisting only of a barrel and a simple firing mechanism. Today, cane guns are primarily valuable as historical collectibles, partly because walking sticks are no longer in fashion, and manufacturing cane guns is challenging, often compromising their disguise. If you are a fan of the Assassin's Creed series, you are likely familiar with the hidden gun weapon used by the character Ezio, crafted by Leonardo da Vinci. During World War II, as weapon designers raced to create more dangerous guns, a type of gun attached to a glove was developed, the SLE glove gun, used by the U.S. Navy and Marine Corps. This gun had a simple design, with a .38 Smith & Wesson barrel attached to a long piston and fixed to a glove with rivets. It was easy to use. The wearer simply had to punch the target to activate the firing mechanism. Alternatively, the wearer could press the piston with the other hand, though this could be dangerous as the finger would be near the gun's muzzle. Due to its small size, the SLE glove gun could only fire one shot, and to reload, the user had to remove the spent casing, load a new round, and close the gun. If the shot didn't neutralize the target, the wearer still had a solid steel block on the back of their hand for physical attacks. This glove gun was not designed for assassination due to its difficulty in being concealed, but was created as a last resort self-defense method in close combat. However, if the target was out of reach or managed to dodge, the gun was nearly useless. Since it only held one round, missing the shot left no chance for reloading. Due to these limitations, the SLE glove gun saw almost no practical use. It is estimated that only about 50 to 200 of these guns were produced. However, there are no official records proving the use of the SLE glove gun, although some suggest that agents of the Office of Strategic Services, OSS, the predecessor of the CIA, may have used them. This has not been confirmed, and overall, the SLE glove gun is remembered as a weapon with little practical application, more prominent in films than on the battlefield. Next, we will explore an extremely compact yet fully functional submachine gun, the UC-9, later renamed the DB-M21. Designed in the 1980s, the UC-9 is a 9mm submachine gun with a 32-round magazine. What makes this gun unique is that it can be completely folded into a small box, making it easy to conceal and save space. When needed, the shooter can unfold the stock, attach the grip, chamber a round, and be ready to fire within seconds. The UC-9 also has a disguised casing, making it look like a portable speaker or an ordinary box when folded. However, due to limited production and legal barriers, the UC-9 never became popular, and today it is very expensive, with one being auctioned in the US for nearly $19,000. Despite its unique design, the UC-9 is regarded as more of an oddity in the world of firearms. If you want to learn more about unique concealed weapons, let us introduce you to the KGB's poison-firing umbrella. On September 7, 1978, Georgy Markov, a dissident writer against the communist government of Bulgaria, was waiting for a bus at Waterloo Bridge in London when a man accidentally dropped his umbrella. After apologizing, the man quickly left. Shortly after, Markov felt a sharp pain in his leg, and 4 days later, he died in a hospital. The autopsy revealed a small pellet containing the poison ricin in his body. Investigators concluded that the murder weapon could have been a pneumatic gun disguised as an umbrella propelled by a CO2 cartridge. Although the perpetrator was never caught, the West suspected that Bulgarian agents, with support from the KGB, carried out the assassination. Before Markov's death, many anti-communist figures had been assassinated using poison. According to the testimony of Stashinsky, a former Soviet agent, he carried out 2 assassinations in Munich using a poison-spraying gun, killing anti-communist leader Lev Rebet and politician Stepan Bandera. While it does not produce a loud bang like regular firearms, the poison-spraying gun is nearly silent, allowing the assassin to carry out the act undetected. So, which weapon in this list impresses you the most? The briefcase gun, the pen gun, the cane gun, the glove gun, the UC-9 submachine gun, or the poison-firing umbrella? In your opinion, should these weapons exist in the modern world when they can threaten security and law enforcement? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below.